From the start, I did notice something here where this guy was communicating with someone. See the guy standing up? He's familiar as well. I want him looked into. Right, because they do go around baiting people who like to prove themselves. What they do to get their business up and running, what they do is they'll elevate someone to a certain height and status to make the guy look, yeah, this is a serious problem, guys. We need to do so. They escalate the guy. Because I was in a pub in Dundee around the time of the Dunblane murders. And yes, I would even have your history investigated in relation to inciting people to commit spree killings in schools and public. Yes, I would. Mr. fucking clever guy. And this guy. Okay? So, I mean, if you can say, what the hell? Kids killing kids? What's happening here? Well, if a kid, there's something that's so shocking as children going into schools and shooting other children dead. Is that unlikely? What a shock. My God, how could that happen? Well, how can what I'm saying here not happen? Because it is more likely, well, it depends. If you're in America, then I think you're on equal grounds. What I'm saying is just as likely to have happened in some way or another, similar way to the people that go out and murder other children in schools, and even serial killers, because they're being groomed, influenced, baited and incited to the point where they become so distracted and disturbed that they decide, fuck it, these people are not going to let me be free. So I'm having you looked into, was it integrated? Integrated martial athlete, yeah. I'm going to have you looked into. That is a familiar theme from when I was a kid. Most definitely. We need to start investigating you assholes to see what you're doing to try and muscle in on. If there's not an incident somewhere that you can exploit, right, which there's some people been doing this and that on the subways and so on. So, what about this? Oh, absolutely not. I mean, this is the quietest place in town. Unbelievable. We got to get something to happen now. Let's start letting some bums in to start causing trouble. Let's get some shooters in there and so on, and we can move on in and be the hero. Yeah? A lot of you people can be like, I'm not really sure if I would be right to say ex-services, or maybe you're just those pussies that prefer to practice in the gym and then go out and drug some kids and vulnerable adults. That could be anybody. That could be Mike Tyson thinking you're his pal, accepting a drink from you, and he's got the Mickey fin in him. You kick the shit out of him, and you can say anything you like. We're not stupid these days.
Nails too. That's fingernails of people with diseases like women use them. They spit on their fingers and put them in their ass and other holes. Exactly. Even a scratch can kill or seriously harm you. I am a victim of multiple assaults from men and women like that. Unfortunately, we don't know if this guy was actually baited and incited, so I cannot decide who are the guilty parties, as he could have just been drunk. People that work and drink paid double their taxes at least. Some assholes like to target people, stalking them, watching where they go when they go for a drink even, and know where to be in advance to bait and incite them to even communicating via radio or cell phone when someone should board a bus, train, or tram to back them up when to start recording. I noticed the man was squashed. As he got up, he was in a state where he was being compressed, crushed into the side rail there. So he got up to do something about it. So who exactly said, "What you going to do about it?"
Seeing as I wasn't there recording, but somebody was. So what's happening here? Is this the hero? Who's the hero here, actually? Is this you muscling in on something? Or is it this guy picking on a drunk man? Now's our opportunity. We can get our own back on this guy. Is that what this is about? You need to see everything in advance, not just on the day, but weeks, months, even years. Like with this guy Hamilton here in Dunblane. There's people I know that have been inciting me to commit offences which they've failed to achieve since a child, and they're pedophiles. They're cunts a bit like you from martial art places that even refused me the right to know how to defend myself physically. You understand me now, arsehole? So let's go to the beginning.
Oh! There is obviously...
Unfortunately, yeah, that guy, I've seen that bit before, you see. This guy knows there's an issue. He's familiar. This is imposing. This is imposing. I've seen this, what is it called? Nonchalant. I recognise something in the black guy's behaviour that tells me this is the guy that's been targeted. So you know it's the Hollywood thing. Now already this guy has adopted a posture to move towards him, and he's like looking to say, well, what the heck? So he's already got that aggressive posture.
Oh! There is obviously a little bit of a problem already.
Yeah, there is a problem already. But where's the problem coming from? This is where the problem is. You think it isn't there, but I know from experience it is.
We don't know the backstory, a little bit of problem already. But now when Khaki starts to stand up here and then starts running his mouth with the "what you gonna do about it" line, that's what sends Blue up. So let's watch what happens here.
And the guy's
and now
drunk,
freeze. Now I want you to look at this here, because this is something that we need to talk about. Blue Jeans.
We need to talk about this guy being incited and potentially having been stalked for weeks or months before, even years. Maybe somebody's had it in for this guy for such a long time, and he's got a pair of scissors, and that's all he has, scissors. So you think, well, that would make a good weapon, but what were they used for before?
Is pinning Khaki's hands to his body. So if you look, there's a little green thing there, guys.
I'm telling you, this guy was there for this. I'm telling you 100%, this guy was here with intent to assault him before any of this happened. So he got on with the point that he sat down beside this man is when the altercation began. When he made physical contact just by sitting down next to him.
And what that is a scissor. Now, before you get in the comics, like,
never mind the fucking scissors, pal. Let's find out what happened before this date. You're not fucking clever with someone like me. You're nowhere near clever enough. You're a fucking arsehole.
Hey, it's not.
So I'm going to finish now. This was planned.